Do we want this guy out? Like, he could help with mole rats, but he also could attack us. I don't know if I want him out. Well, actually, can't we make sure that he doesn't attack us? Isn't that the way this works? Why am I questioning this? Yes. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I wasn't trying to cut you off. Alright, he does not want to talk quite yet. Let's turn this off. Talk about off. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Safety up.
I didn't think he was going to be right there.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
I mean, I have a feeling there's plenty of more fun to go around, buddy. Oh, yeah. Look at all that. Are we actually protected behind him right here? Oh, I meant to reload. Trying to reload. Alright, so we heard another turret somewhere. Taking it slow, low and slow, McCready. Low and slow. I need technical documents. Oh, I also need those. No, you definitely looked like you were lootable. How are we on inventory? Do I need to be we got a little bit of room. Where was the first? Was that the first one or the second one? That had to have been the second one. Did I loot the first one? I don't know if I did. Oh, what kind of excitement we got in here?
That's it.
A nuke mine. I kind of like that. Toaster, maybe not so much right now. Nuke mine. We got to be careful. Utilizing that beast. All right, that's McCready. Can't tell if something's back in there. Nope.
Shh. I swear I heard something.
Yeah. Alright, I think we need to make a run into here. Oh, that's blocking. Dude, I got lit up and didn't hit a single shot. Did not hit a single shot on that one. There we go. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I thought we were done. Oh, I thought we had it.
We do things around here.
That is not good for the thirst. Oh, we do need some bottles. Said if and when we do find water, we got water. Can't loot the mirror? That's a shame. That's a shame. All right, so we're back to this guy again. Let's go ahead and get him out. He can help us out. This may be a first. Potentially a second, but this may be a first. Removed every single dud except for the password.
Sweet.
That is very sweet. I like that. Very cool. All right, let's get this guy on out. Oh, wait. I actually got to activate him. Is that how it works? You actually had to activate him? All right, activate units. All right, buddy.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Help a brother out, buddy. Help a brother out.
And serve.
I mean, what are we going to find in this secret, hidden vault? I mean, there can't be people here. It has to be all robotic. And mole rat-ish, right? So this is their generator room.
I can't imagine what it was like being locked in here with hundreds of other people.
Oh, we gotta go up. I don't think that Protectron's really doing anything. I don't even hear him moving. You know what, McCready? I haven't done this in a while. McCready? Go up there.
Over there.
Are you kidding? I can't get to that.
Wait. How about there?
Get into position.
Yep, you got it.
I haven't done that in a while. Did that a lot with Codsworth early on. Nope, nope. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, hey buddies. Hey buddies. Vault 81 Lab Mole Rat. Oh. Is this a more vicious brand by chance? See, I'm afraid if I try to jump over there, I'm gonna fall? Maybe not, maybe not.
Great, now I'm imagining things.
I mean, what could you have been imagining? I'm kind of terrified that this might be a more vicious brand, kind of like those rad shrews in London, where they just destroy. Especially if you get a drenched
I'm sure this
rad
whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
All right, there's kind of a ton going on right now. Hydroponics observation terminal? Status occupied hydroponics observation station. Crop rotation implemented by the hydroponics manager has proven successful for supplying the vault with adequate food. We have not had to intervene, which has eliminated the risk that the vault inhabitants would discover the secret part of the vault. So far, they do not appear to suspect the true nature of their vault. So we did see earlier that this was the scientific side, and then there were some experiments going on. At least most of the stuff was saying the experiments were going from the scientific to the residential side. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was something that made me think maybe it could have been coming back also. The greenhouse would be a perfect place to introduce class C4D1 viruses into the population, as well as potential cures should a disease get too virulent. I'm recommending installing heating sprayers in the ceiling. So yeah, we also knew that about the sprayers, and then what, on this side only 2 scientists were like kind of locked in here, and they wanted to test the sprayers, and yeah, the sprayers were to eventually take that side out, I think, once there was like an all clear try to remember. All right. So that's all there is for that. But so, oh, wait a minute. This was a mirror, or this was this a one-way mirror? Or would it be considered two-way? Is it considered two-way? How does that work? So scientists could see in on the hydroponics? Is that what that was? All right, the fact that these mole rats keep making their sounds is scaring me. Aluminum, I want the aluminum. And the Wonder Glue. Research. Yeah, this mole rat popping is...
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin. And you're...
Where's McCready?
Family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Holt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Dude, I wish we could see in on that. Depot observation. So yeah, it's for each of these areas. The Vault inhabitants have unexpectedly repurposed this room to be kind of a store for selling and repairing their possessions. It has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many of the Vault's citizens. The shop will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne Class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing the effects of disease on social and economic relationships. This room will become a backup treatment location along with the commissary. Primary will still be the clinic under the assumption that severely ill patients will all be taken there. Dude, this is insane. Dude, and that popping needs to stop. If you're gonna pop, pop. Otherwise, it's just straight up annoying. We need these blood samples. Oh, I also want the cherry. But no. Oh, you were looking like you were gonna be a mama. Oh. All right, he got down there somehow. I want the Nuka-Cola. Wait, is that our Protectron shooting? Oh, I think it is. Oh, maybe that's why they're popping. Potentially?
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent
The
medical
Overseer.
observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it from spreading.
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secured.
That outsider. Whoa. I mean, technically we are,
We're
although
splitting all that, right?
we have been here before. All right, observation, Overseer Observation Terminal. Although the chief scientists argued against an observation port in the Overseer's office, it has turned out to be a boon. We are able to observe the political shifts in governance since the vault door was locked. When we do introduce viruses to the population, we'll be able to monitor the leadership's reaction and courses of action. Dude, this is crazy. I mean, a straight up vault on vault. Experimentation. All right, there's the one. There's another. Can I loot you midair? Oh, almost. I tried to abort and it brought up. There we go. There we go. Settle. Settle. Settled. Ooh. Whoa, nice. Don't need the shotgun shells. You could sell them though. Yeah, this would be a great spot for a shotgun. Before we open that. Or go ahead, McCready. Go ahead and open it up. I was trying to be safe. That's not a turret. No, that's a light. All right. Not seeing anything there as of yet. Dude, I don't like that there's an upstairs. Whoa!
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
That was a pop. That was a pop. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Easy. Oh! Dude, that is terrifying. Yeah, thank God these are not overly difficult. Or overly brutal. Wait. No, they popped up from the ground, so... These were not for the mole rats, were they? Or... There's no way they're for people... No, there couldn't be... There were only 2 scientists here, and it was only supposed to be scientists. Was it... Did they have dogs? Or was it for the actual mole rats? Maybe it was for mole rats for doing testing on the viruses. Ooh. Hello, safe?
Sweet.
Wow, that one was tough. That one was very tough. And now we're over encumbered. McCready? Burdens, buddy. Burdens. Let's do this.
Hey,
What do you want?
There you go. Appreciate it, buddy. Good looking out. Oh, I hear another Protectron walking around. Secure access terminal. We got this door. Got a stim pack. Yeah, this must have been, they must have been keeping the mole rats here. Or, wait, but before the bombs dropped, mole rats were not a thing. Were they just rats?
I think we have
Whoa, 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 whoa. Glowing broodmother. She flew pretty well, gotta say. Oh. So that brings up an interesting question. How could a glowing mole rat be in here if they've been here the entire time, right? Is that the case?
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
And how did they get them to evolve the same way as the ones up top? I'm sure I'm way... Ooh, that's it? That cool steamer trunk, that's all we get? I'm sure I'm way overthinking it right now. But that's part of the fun. Overthinking the story. Oh, Vault 81 Tech password. Research comm terminal. Stimpack right away. Put this away. Alright, let's get that. Oh, stealth. Let's get that password. Oh. I actually thought we were going to be listening to something that would tell us the password in an actual holotape. Take those. And, oh wait, let's grab this real quick. Good source of health. Comm terminal. Terminal equipped with Vault Tech proprietary. All right. Interlink status, Air 451. Olivet and Collins. So I think those are the two scientists that got locked in here. Testing 123. Dr. Olivet, do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Collins, just another drill day, right, Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Okay, so I forgot. Olivet was the Overseer on the residential side. Where is everyone? Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. Oh, that's right, there's 3, not 2. The third one showed up kind of was just kind of eager, right? It showed up by chance. What's going on? Olivet, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and the kid, Burrow. Where's everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started. Have we read this? I think we read this on another terminal. That's the same way I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill. Yeah, we read that. Have we read all of these, though? Phase 1 trial does not sound familiar. You know what? I think it is, because also I remember the fruit extruder issue. Yeah. Oh, please answer? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly positive we read all those already. Okay, so that just, circles back around. Then we have this terminal, which we need to open that. Oh, and there's the tech password. That's what we need it for. I guess I could have got a hack in also, though. All right. Whoa. That's a shrine. I mean, it almost looks like a bed also, but this has to be a shrine. The flowers, the candles. Whoa, don't tell me all 3 are in there.
When did you start collecting antiques?
Or this one's empty. This one, so 2 of them are in here. 1 is not. Oh my, this is interesting. Whoa.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh,
hold on.
Another stranger.
Oh.
Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Wait, we heard about her, didn't we? Curry? A robot?
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I'll repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
That's really cool. CVRIE, but it turned the V into U, Curry, and then working with diseases too. That's interesting. Well done. Well done.
These mole rats carry a disease. Do you know anything about it?
My poor little darlings. They were used to grow all manner of new and interesting pathogens. Then Vault citizens would be exposed to these viruses in the hopes that they would develop new antibodies. But they never got a chance to execute their plan. Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter than the others. My sweet Clyde. He let out the others, and those poor scientists never stood a chance. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries now, but his descendants have free run of the vault. I'm rambling. Where are my manners? Are you Vault-Tec security?
Wait a minute. So she named at least one, if not a few, Clyde, and he let Clyde, the named mole rat, let out the other mole rats, and then took out. All right, so but we saw the the remains of 2 bodies. Where's the third, though?
Do I look like Vault-Tec security? Jeez.
Over the long years, who is to say what is fashionable now? True, your attire is a bit dirty, but not all people properly value the importance of hygiene and cleanliness. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Is that a bobblehead? Is that a bobblehead in the left? Also, I love the accent, and I love how it doesn't pronounce the H's. It's ope, and there was another one with an H. I can't remember what it was, but the H's are like extremely silent.
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
These mole rats were lab rats?
Why, yes. I've grown quite fond of them over the years, but they outlived their usefulness 83 years ago.
Wow, we got a lot going on. We need sleep. We need sleep. We need food. We need drink. Of course not necessary.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Super. I had almost given up all hope of leaving here. I'll open the door for you.
I mean, hopefully she's not like sweet talking us and then going to attack. Look at that bar. Look at that bar. Wow. What do we have? I don't have much, if anything. Oh, you know what? We might have. Yeah, we have some Nuka. Let's go with those. Also, we need some food. So let's go mutt chops. I should have done the noodle cups, but I'm going to hold on to those. Do a couple more of those. All right, that helps quite a bit. All right, before we head on in there. Oh, elevator. All right, let's head on in. What is...
Since you are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only 1 dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
Wait, what's she giving? Vault 81 cure. Oh, this will be for Austin, not for us.
If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have 1 dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
You're just giving me the cure?
My primary responsibility is to obey the orders of specified Vault personnel, even if those orders violate my ethical matrix. But since you have graciously discharged me of this duty, I can give you the cure without directly disobeying my previous order. And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this is just a happy coincidence, no? Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Okay. So why was she locked in here though? Oh, we want that. But I more importantly want medicine bobblehead.
Yes.
Stim packs permanently heal 10% more damage. Heck to the yeah, we need that. Yeah, why was she locked in here though? And I'm assuming the remaining scientists locked her, but we learn about the one.
A routine analysis of you indicates you have suffered very little from radiation. Curious.
I mean, we've had tons of radiation, but right now, we recently kind of took care of that.
Do you require something? I would request we travel extensively and collect data.
Excuse me? Do you want to be a travel companion? Is that what you're asking? Curie's terminal. But I also saw just straight up terminal. Vault 81 mission statement. From Board of Directors, Chief Scientist, Vault 81 Medical Lab Partition. We are entrusting you with a mission that is critical to all humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out disease as we know it in the human race. Your partition of the vault has been equipped with state-of-the-art medical research equipment, including the new Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, aka Curie. There is a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies. A century's worth. There are the genetically adapted mole rats. So alright, so this explains it. Vault-Tec genetically adapted them before the bombs dropped? So, mole rats were already a thing. I don't know if I knew that. Most important, a vault full of test subjects. As with all great progress, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You'll be infecting the people of the vault with diseases in an attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that a breeding population is always maintained. It will take many generations, but with proper procedures, you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. So, they were introducing the disease in hopes that the doctors over there would create the cures, right? That's what that sounds like. Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the vault focused over the centuries. We wish you the best of luck. Now, unfortunately, the scientific side, I think it was 3 males, right? So, yeah, good luck with that. It was doomed to fail from the start because of who showed up.
I wonder how the Ebola, hepatitis, and influenza have mutated over the years.
I mean, it'd be interesting to know. Okay. With respect to her privacy, thank you, Dr. Collins. Research. Last data purge, memory failure, terminal not recommended for research backups. Please use hard copies. Personal. Entries of the personal work, all right. Initializing greetings, laboratory. I've been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Robco policy, but his orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes, maintain a log when ordered to. Colleagues. We completed my analysis and integration of the data to make me a capable research assistant. I have been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him brusque, but I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to parse. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Burrow is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs menial tasks which my programming is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. So Burrow was the kid, the overzealous, overeager one that just kind of showed up on the day. This is strange because my capabilities for such a task are far beyond those of human male. Told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Monsieur Burrow is making, this does not compute. So what is... She refers Collins by doctor, but Burrow Monsieur. Maybe because the doctor is trumping. Was Burrow not an actually full-on doctor? Error in cache integrity, I'm assuming. A lot of numbers. Distress. Unusually agitated state. He would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me this state is temporary, and that Monsieur Burrow is merely overwhelmed with the status I'm assuming it's leading into. So Burrow was starting to go a little nuts, maybe. Error in cache integrity. Okay. Eulogy. He was a doctor. Is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from a severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed in the specified urn. Oh, so he was in there. We did see, although didn't it say it was an empty vase? So he was there. Did Curie put everyone in there? Oh no, but she was locked in this room. alongside Dr. Collins and Flint. Dr. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the betterment of mankind to honor this last request. Message ends. Whoa. Collins Archive. Boot up. We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to the Mr. Handy robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. Been pretty anxious since admittance day, as if the world ending wasn't enough. I'm very concerned over Olivet's motives. Dusting off some of my old robotic chops has been just the distraction I've needed. Personality profile. Decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of Lisa. I really hope she got into her vault down in DC. A little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles back in 46. So Lisa was a friend. He's hoping Lisa got into her vault down in DC, so there's a connection here with DC, the capital wasteland. Now, initially when I saw Lisa, I was thinking the Apple computer Lisa. I was kind of thinking something along that line. Loading her databanks with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, I think it's Kant. Einstein, Bohr, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. Calling her Curie, I know, I was never a subtle man. Therapeutic. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human, and I swear Burrow's deferential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've tuned her personality metrics a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning. More. Ongoing directive. Haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that. And so it's truly been, for her eyes only, ever since. This final entry is an exception. I suppose it's being written out of habit, as a man used to a lifetime of recording his experiments. We lost Flint today, and Burrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robotic programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like mortality has been completely moving. Truly, she is my greatest work. I only hope that one day she can see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. Oh, interesting. Alright, but I do want to... She said she's going to follow us out. But I do want to check. So Curie must have done this. So how did she get locked in here, though? Or... No. She did unlock the door. But she couldn't open the door without access. That's what it was. I was wondering if we can open this and see if there's anything... like any mementos. Yeah, and why is this empty? Look at the microscope.
The professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, if she's gonna be a... Whoa, if she's gonna be a companion, possibly? I don't... There we go. I don't want to leave McCready, but she is super interesting also. We're just finding tons of interesting companions lately.
It is good not to be stuck in the quarantine.
I would agree.
So much to learn and see. Yes? It is stimulating traveling with you.
Wow. Haven't heard that in a while. Easy, Curie. Easy. So I'm guessing this is a Skyrim door? Oh, this is this door. I mean, no comment at all? I came out of a locked door?
Excuse me.
Someday, I'll make it out there.
I mean, feels like there should be a comment there.
You're going to be a regular.
The cure. You found it.
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Here. Take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it
Oh,
doesn't,
McCready didn't like
there
that.
won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I wonder if that's because he's just such a kind of rebel? I don't know if that's the right word. But he doesn't want to give up anything that could be advantageous.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in the
God.
clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee. Thanks, ma'am.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringe. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can go
I hope
see
you
Gwen?
enjoy your
I want something to
accommodations.
eat.
I wanted to say thank you again
starving.
for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
Well, I mean, not discounting 3 deaths. It's 3. I don't know about the so many. No, Vault-Tec deserved it. Vault-Tec failed.
What do you know about Vault Tech?
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
Whatever Vault Tech had planned, it failed, and took their entire staff out with it.
No arguments here. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here. And I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.